Ugh, what? Oh my god, how does anyone watch this? You've had enough practice swings. That's it. That's it. Glenn, get the camera! Ah, you're just in time. We're rewriting the rules. Hey timers, welcome to next Wednesday. So there's a lot of things that baseball could do differently to make it way more exciting and way more fun to watch, and I'm going to help you guys have a great rest of your season. Let me first give you some of the rules that are really going to help move these 6 innings along. What?
There's more innings.
Well, how many innings?
9.
9?
Yeah.
That's number. What do you need 9 innings for? No, we're going to do 3 innings. 9 innings is too much. It just drags on and on and on and on and on and on. I got stuck in a loop again, didn't I? So 3 innings, you're done. Next, we're going to double up on the pitchers and the batters. You're going to have 2 pitchers pitching to 2 batters. Now, here's the caveat. Each pitcher can pitch to either batter. They're only allowed 5 seconds to decide who they're going to pitch their balls to, right? Which one's going to pitch to what batter. So it's going to kind of be like, all right, I'm going to pitch to the guy on the left. I think my ball's too big. Once the pitchers pitch, each batter takes their swing, it goes out into the field, and whatever happens, happens from there. Next rule, the batter is not allowed to step outside the box. This takes far too long and really slows the game down. I know you baseball fans like your stats, so here's a stat for you. More minutes have been used with batters exiting and entering the batter's box than have actually been used to play the game of baseball. Now this is only counting Saturdays that have been raining in September and teams that have been wearing red and have 2 vowels in their names. Since the batters will not be able to step in and out of the batter's box, the pitchers will have a bucket of balls next to them, and they will just get to hurl pitches left and right, or right and left, either way. And they are the sole people who decide the pacing of the game. In the bucket, the balls are going to be different colors, and each color denotes a different amount of runs. If a player hits a home run with one of those balls, they get the number of runs that that color denotes. Huh? How exciting is that? Oh, and one of them is going to be a black ball. And if you hit the black ball, you lose all the runs you have on the board. Wiped clean, so don't hit that ball. And to make it even harder, we're going to have lasers, like laser light show, like flooding the field. And so all these different color lasers are going to be coming down, and that's going to make it hard to distinguish what ball's coming out. What color is it? I don't know. You're going to have to be really good to figure it out. I also think that when you got someone running the bases, you need to be able to hit them with the ball. We're going to borrow a rule from dodgeball, okay? We're just going to borrow this. We're going to give it back eventually, but right now it's ours. So what you're going to do is if someone takes off and the pitcher still got it, instead of throwing it to the person covering the base, you're just going to chuck it right at the guy who's running. If you hit him, you're out. Now you've got people that you draft as sharpshooters. So when there's a rundown like that, it's like, pew, bing! They're like snipers with the baseball. If that guy misses, that ball's gonna go rogue, and that he can come home. But if he gets hit, A, it hurts a little bit, and B, he's out. And as long as we're drafting new positions, we're gonna borrow from hockey. You're basically gonna have goons. Instead of bench clearing brawls, you're gonna send your best goon out, you're gonna send your best goon out. They get 2 minutes, bare knuckle boxing on the pitcher's mound. Now we're borrowing from sumo wrestling. The first person to step off or get knocked off, or the first person to get knocked the f out, is the loser. We're making this thing happen, Glenn. Last rule, and this is the Mac Daddy of the rules. We're borrowing this one again. We're just gonna borrow it from Quidditch. We're taking a page out of the Harry Potter book. A single green thread will be placed in the outfield, in the grass somewhere. You're not going to know where it is. Team A is playing the field. Team B is up to bat. Team B can send out a search party of 3 people. They're called searchers. And they go out and they get to comb the field. They get to go through the grass and they're looking for that little piece of thread. 3 searchers, 3 outfielders, right? So the outfielders, they get to try to like mess them up and like stop them getting in their way and everything. They can't be physically confrontational, but they can but they also need to be aware of what's going on. Now the searchers cannot interfere if the outfielders are going to make a play to catch the ball or something. They cannot interfere with that play. No one can make physical contact. They can follow them, but if they do that, then they're not focusing on finding the green thread. Now why do they want to find the green thread, you ask? Great question. They want to find the green thread because whoever finds it first gets 50 runs and the game is automatically over. If the green thread is not found within the 3 innings of play, everyone from both teams gets to swarm the field and just gets to do a mad search for that green thread. Whoever finds it, 50 runs on the board, tally up the other runs that you've gotten during the 3 innings, and you see who won. Now that is how you play baseball. You're welcome, baseball fans. MLB, I just made your game a lot more interesting. In the comment section below, I want you guys to tell me if you could add a rule to baseball or change a rule of baseball, what would it be? As always, don't forget LSCS, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye! Glenn, wait a second. Slow down. What do you mean we don't have a lot of time for this? When does the season end?
About 4 days.
4 days? On the
29th.
Shh! Can't they do my ideas in the playoffs or something?